We may have unfortunately, we have an example of what you're talking about with drug abuse. Let's hear some more from Breon from Works in Progress.
My mom used to be an addict. She overdosed on pills. That's how she passed. He warned me, and he warned me, and he warned me over and over. Kept telling me that your mother is not going to stop until she kills someone or kills herself. Me and my father were sitting in the car, and there's a song that came on that reminded us both about my mother. And we just sat there and we talked about her, and we talked about how good she was. My mother was a great mother. She wasn't a deadbeat. It's a picture of her, and I always sit in front of the picture, and I pray with her every night and every morning.
So what does the research say about the prospects of making up what is lost in the childhood? Can the damage of toxic stress, what are the odds of overcoming that later in life?
Well, in many ways it's related to, is there a surrogate? Is there a substitute? Is there somebody that provides you the mechanism, as Carter was saying, to compensate, to be resilient, and to get out of that? And children look for that. I don't know what Breon was, what the situation was with the doll and the
I think I think that's a doll from one of the classes at school where you have it records the way you take care of it.
Yeah. Well, there's something symbolic about that scene because in many cases, children's immediate reaction to a situation, and I have seen, scores of cases where children are in his situation, where mom or dad are succumbing to a drug abuse problem and on the road to self-destruction in that way. And what's their reaction? Is they take care of one another. They huddle. They find each other. I mean, the survivors find each other. And this kind of, almost symbolic representation of him doing that with this, this particular exercise for him, this is what children do. They seek that. And they're in a way, as much as we talk about, the genetics and epigenetics of damage done, children have an evolutionary and a genetic drive to do what's going to help them and salvage them. And sometimes poverty just robs you of the necessary ingredients that you would otherwise find if they were there to help, rise and to overcome and master. And again, I've seen this so many times where children will find one another, support one another, siblings will find and support one another, and in that they find, solace and resilience and transcendence really over the problem.